Oops, just there, that's better. Now I've got something else interesting to do now. I'm going to enlarge it too. So I go to here, we go in the original setting, original size. Maybe an A6 sounds like a logical size. Okay. Copied paper, glossy, text enhance. Ground removal. Oh, that didn't beat very much. Just skipped across. We're going to make the background colour brown once again. Colour adjust. Okay. Sharpness. I'm going to leave it as is. Let's see what we got this time. We got here my mother's old mobile phone. So it goes up, it slides like that, and it slides like that. It's very old. It's done my mum very well for a while, but now it's old and it was given to me, hoping to fix it when I find Luigi, when I get married to Luigi. But I think the battery's gone into a deep discharge, and if that's happened, well, you need a new fucking battery, and that's not good. I haven't charged it up, so it's been a while since she gave it to me, some time ago. I don't know exactly when, maybe the beginning of this year. So it's probably too old to fix, but I still like the old design. I love old electronics. This camera that I'm shooting on was found beside a clothing bin, and it was actually broken. It had a faulty motherboard, and it needed a battery, a proper battery, a Sony battery, because Sony products apparently don't go well with generic batteries, so that's a bit of a shame, that. But anyway, we did not enlarge it, but it looks good anyway. We'll try an enlargement now. We just forgot to do it. But basically, I got this phone fixed up. I got 2 new batteries for it. It cost more for this thing to get fixed than it was to replace it, but I didn't want to buy a cheap and nasty version of this. I wanted something old. Old equipment tends to last longer than new. So, and it's a nice treasure. It feels good to have a piece of old equipment in my hand, funnily enough. I love new equipment, but only when it's needed, only when it's warranted. And this camera's been going very well, thank you very much, so to speak. Now let's hope this looks any good. But I like old equipment, and this camera's worked very well for me. I've been using it for most of my shootings, although I've been using my Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. But I use this camera earlier on, and I'm doing 5 videos today on this and 5 videos on my Galaxy S8 Plus. So I have room for all sorts of equipment, but I think we haven't positioned this too well on the glass. I think we can do a better job of it, but it's a nice image. So I'm just thinking maybe if we move it up a bit and move it over. And also we might have enlarged it too big, so made it a bit too big. So we're just going to go back here and alter the size, and let's see if we can intuitively get it right. So where are we going? So 200. So we're just going to stay on. For some reason we're thinking we're staying on 240. It might have just been the positioning of the object on the glass, the phone. So I might move it across a bit. So just get it there. Let's hit start. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's interesting. I think we still cut the bottom off, which is a shame. I'm just wondering what else we can do to make it fit on the page. I think we just cut the bottom off. What are we going to do? Another thing. For some reason we wanted the bottom cut off. I wonder why we're thinking that it's okay. So maybe 231. I think that's more like it. Oops, I just pressed it too much. Don't worry, it'll go away. There it is. So we've got it there like so. We might just slide it over a bit to make it look a little bit nicer. Hopefully we won't lose the sides of it. And I wonder if we can change something, if we can make something even better. If we can make it maybe forest green. I'm a bit bored of the brown. So I need to go here. And what are we going to look at? I think we got it right. I think the colour balance is where we're going to go. Yellow and black. Just a little bit of black. See how this looks. This is a bit of a prolongated demo, I'm afraid. It happens. But it wouldn't be the same if I didn't have at least a couple of prolongated demos every now and then. They're just more difficult to upload, more time consuming. There's going to be a lot of work done on this SD card when I get my computer back from the shop where I bought it from, the new computer, and the old computer's hard drive. But anyway, enough of that. Well, we pushed it a bit too close to the edge. I think I've fucked it up a bit, and I think we still missed some of the buttons, which really sucks. I really hate that. So now we're just going to go back and put it over, and we're going to go and do it again one more time. I don't know why we're getting this wrong. I'm usually good with this intuitive stuff, but sometimes I don't always get it right. As you can see, I don't always get it right. So it's not all, I'm only human. I'm not perfect, I'm not special. It's just this time I've got it wrong. And this camera just blurred when I moved it up to the platen. So it's another good thing about the Galaxy S8 Plus is that it rarely defocuses. When it does go momentarily blurry, it snaps back into focus extremely quickly, more than my other devices could do. But I still love my old stuff too. Of course. So let's have a gander at this. Now that's better. It's not in the centre of the page as I would have liked, but the actual, I'm happy with that we got the whole image in. It's the whole lot. At last, at last, at last. Goody, goody, goody. Yippee!